So I'm just leaving the gym, and I'm heading to pick my nephew up from cheer practice, and he's just an incredible being. All my nieces and nephews, they're little miracles in my life. I just absolutely adore each of them, and I honestly wish I could clone myself to spend adequate time with each of them every day. I have 3 that live in Canada that I was blessed enough, a couple years ago to go to Canada and spend 9 months there with them, because I hadn't spent that long in Canada since I was about 17. And so to really get to be, take them to school, build snowmen together, do snow angels, was just a blessing. And then my nephews here, 2 of them, flew up to Canada for Christmas, and we were all together. It was really miraculous. And then I moved down there to be, with him, with the boys here. And it was an important time, because my nephew Casey's starting college, and it was really great to help him get everything done to do that. And, getting Shane into cheer and just being able to be a part of it has just been an incredible blessing. Them in my life, for 2 of them, I was actually in the delivery room. Such a great memory, to be that close with my sister and be there with her. I love my family very, very much. They've always just been such an important part of my world, and I send them love and light every day. So there's really no separation for me with the boys and my nieces and nephews in Canada. I feel like they're mine anyways, So I'm driving and filming at the same time. Don't do this at home, kids. Don't do this at home. But but it's just been the miracle of my life, really, to get to spend time with them and just be a part of their world and watch them grow and just becoming, watching them just be their little beings every day, and what inspires them each day, and the new things they're inventing in themselves and in the world is just incredible. And I wanted to share that tonight. I try to spend a little bit of time each day with the 2 that live here. They live with me, actually, and then one of them, he's struggling with this disease. He used to live with me for a little while. He's lived with most of the family, trying to be sober, and addiction runs in our family, and it's a hard road. And it's been a blessing knowing that you surrender, because all you can do is be love and light for the people that you love, and plant seeds, because it's all about self-love and what we're choosing for ourselves, what we want, just like saying goodbye to Bobby today, even though I know there's no goodbyes, and I could feel her out by the water tonight when I was talking about my dad. I could really feel her out there, just that beautiful connection that we all are. And Kyle, I love you. I hope you're safe tonight. That's my oldest nephew. I told him a story about when he was born. I called it my little miracle. I wrote my first paper in English about that experience, because it was just, it just blew me wide open. And I've always had so much love for my sisters. I have 2 sisters, and they're just incredibly dear to my heart. I love them. And my mother, my dad. But, my mother was a single mother, and my sisters and we just looked out for each other, and just loved each other up. Of course, we fought, me and my little sister. But my big sister, too, Mindy, she could, but most times not. And we just loved each other, we just really did and do. And so when my sister was having Kyle, she was like 2 weeks overdue. So I was staying with her at the time. I'd come back from British Columbia, which I just love. I'll tell you that story another time. And she would wake me up in the middle of the night, like 1 o'clock in the morning. It's time, he's coming. And I was like, okay. So I get ready, we go. And then they're like, no, a false alarm. So after about a week of that, she'd come to my room, and I was like, listen, that baby's not coming unless we're doing something about it. So I'm not coming until you call me from the hospital saying, hey, it's definitely happening. So ironically, I was right. And then we had to induce. So we went, and it was a pretty long day. God bless Mindy, and she was a trooper. And so, when he came, she was tired. So they wrapped him up, brought him in, and then, she got to sleep, and I was just looking at him and his little, they wrapped him all up in his little flannel cocoon, those little sweet, like, terry cloth flannelly blankets I just love, and just looking at his beautiful self, so beautiful, and my heart was just filled with so much light and joy and just gratitude and the miracle of life. And I was touching his little chest and his little cheek, and he stuck his little hand out and grabbed my finger. And I just felt so much love just pour through my whole being and my heart, and I never knew you could love something that much. Like, all the love I have for my mother and my sisters, all my family, I just felt it magnitude of 1,000,000. And I just held on because I never wanted him to think I would let go. My sister woke up, I don't know how much time passed, but my arm was aching pretty bad. And she just said, "What are you doing? You're still there?" And I just said, I never want him to think I'll let go. And that's just really what I felt. So Kyle, where you're at, I know I just saw you not that long ago, and I pray for you. I love you so much. I hope you can get sober and just, let the love in. Be your light. Let your light shine. You're so talented. You're so beautiful. We all love you so much. Shane and I would love to take you on our adventures, and Casey, we could all play some pool together and shoot some hoops. Just fun. I just love you. And I trust that sending that love out tonight matters. And we're all holding you in the light. And I love you. I wanted to share that with all of you. Just how grateful I am for my family and all of you. Every single person. Because I know we're all connected and we're all in this together. And as we choose love for everybody. So I know as I live well and live love and take care of myself, I know, Kyle, that helps your soul and your spirit. So I celebrate that today. I love you. I love you. Namaste. I'm wrapping you in light.